Well, hello, hello, hello. I got up this morning fully intending on shooting some video, and then I got derailed because I checked my email. Of course, I knew that I had an order coming for HSN when I did not realize it was coming today. So I could hear from the door where my crafting corner is. I'm like 15 feet from the front door, and I could hear that beep beep of the little tracking device. I'm like, oh, so maybe, and I knew I had something from Amazon coming today, and I thought, oh, it's Amazon, yay! And no, it wasn't Amazon, it's my HSN order. So I grabbed my box real quick, changed direction, and brought it here over to the kitchen table where we can see a little bit better, although it's still probably closed in, but I'm gonna go ahead and just open the box and I can slide it over and I can start, pulling stuff out. But I just had a little bit more space in my desk when it's a box this big. But this is what was left of my HSN order from Craft Day, and it is the Anna Griffin. I know it's the Anna Griffin that was all on extended delivery. I didn't expect it till next week. From what I read in the email, it wasn't due till next week. So yeah, joke's on me. Oh look, my grandkids love this. I save these for them, and then they go on a popping spree when they get here. And they come over here about once a week. I get to see them. Yay, Grandma! So yes, I have all kinds of goodies. We'll take that one, add that one too. The one I accidentally popped. They will never know I did that. I'm going to slide the box over, guys, okay? So then I could just pull out boxes. This first one is the Anna Griffin Hydrangea and Rose stickers. And I got these just so I can do cards, to add embellishments to cards. And because it's Anna Griffin, and there you go, I'm a weak woman. I can't help myself. But I think I did. In fact, I know I only allowed myself, I believe, actually two. I didn't see, did the roses? I think roses already came. I can't keep straight already what I've gotten and what hasn't come. But I'm trying to, I kind of sort of get away from buying the kits, because there really are so many kits you can have. But more towards pieces so that I can make what I've got work and stretch it out. So these are again the 120 Hydrangea and Rose stickers. That way I can, since I've got so many of the dies and I've got some paper, and I know I ordered here some card blanks, I can then just build my own as opposed to have to buy the more pricey kits. So here they are. Oh my gosh, look how pretty they are. I don't know if I want to, gosh. Anna Griffin never fails to please. Those are really, really pretty. Hoping you guys can see this well. That's why I came over here, because I'm right next to the kitchen window. Because the downside to my crafting corner is that it's usually dark. I hate that. So one thing I hate about where I live. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. These are, look how pretty they are. Let me see. I'm sure there's other colors. So let me pull a little bit out, because they're so really nicely packed. I don't want to make a hot mess, but I'm sure they're like, yeah, here's some pinks. Look at that. I'm going to pull these down. And look how pretty these are. These are, wow. Wow. In my opinion, I don't know if you guys can get it. The camera doesn't do them justice. They're just beautiful. That one, I mean, almost looks real. To me at any rate. These are really, wow. I'm even happier than I thought. I was already happy just because I wanted them. But I'm really, really happy. So let me toss those back in here. We'll just put them all face up, so they're all facing up for whenever I want to use them. Now I'm going to have to find an excuse to use them. Not that I ever need an excuse. It's more like, do I have time? So they're these, and then these are the hydrangeas, which are just, I'm in love with these. I am. This was kind of like thinking about it. I was going to get it, and I got them. And I'm glad, yay! Because I think they sold out. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly confident they sold out. But if they're not, I will link you down below. But look at these. Wow, and here's more rose. Look at that. This is more of the, what you call it, the wild rose. It's just more open and not as, oh, these are awfully, awfully, awfully pretty. So yes, we are going to, I'm going to have to sit there and play. I mean, I got some of the dies. I got those, the compendium. You guys saw that I got the slimline, so maybe I'll plot maybe later this week. I'll try, we'll see. I always have great ideas, and great plans is more like it, and then it just time gets away from me, and I apologize for that. And a lot of this is that I just do work a full-time job. I have a full-time job aside from this, and I really do, despite the fact that I try to. I have to do mundane things like, wash dishes, the laundry, which is woefully behind again. I have to go wash my husband's work shirts. He ran out of work shirts. He wore the last clean one yesterday, so I'm like, he's off today, thank you, Lord. And that one, oh, that's because the box came in. I'm not even going to worry about that. But there is that. I'm very happy. That was really, those are really cool. Way cooler than I expected. Okay, so next we have delightful card toppers. And again, towards my theme of getting components so that I can build my own. I've picked up a few dies and some of the other kits, and now I can add stuff to it. I also have an order coming straight from Anna Griffin, which is the some more sentiments. And that way I can make my own, because they come with the dies, the sentiments, the stamps themselves, so I can make my own Anna Griffin. Instead of having to buy them, I can just make my own. I mean, you can stamp them out or emboss them in the gold, or I could even stamp them out, quite frankly, and then copy them on my printer. And then I can foil them, do the exact same gold foiling because I have the ink. That sounds like a plan. I think I'm going to do a little tidbit on that, guys, to show you, because I'm fairly confident. That's what we got. That was our Christmas present this last year to each other, is we got a Bose soundbar for the TV and a laser printer. Just for that. My husband wanted me to have it so that I could do minking and not have to go to Staples and print. Okay, these are the Delightful Collage. I already said that, didn't I? Card toppers. So these are very pretty. And see, so they come, so you can switch these out. It comes already with a sentiment there, but if I want to, I can switch them out. Very cool. I'm sure that's, I knew that, but I've slept since I saw the video. Oh my goodness. Come on, Maya, coordinate. So, there we go. Really, I am coordinated. Not. Don't believe me. No. But that's very cool. So, all kinds. I'm trying to see. Okay, we go. Yeah, you guys, let me bring it up a little bit closer. So, very cool for my mother. Hey, we have Mother's Day coming up in a couple of months. You know, warm springtime wishes. Lucky to know you're... I mean, these are very cool. Happy St. Patrick's. Not that I'm a big St. Patrick's Day. I barely remember to wear green on that day. So, it's not a big holiday for me. Luck of the Irish, but still, you know, it's there to be used. But they are stickers, so I can pull them up, and they're adhesive. So like I said, I could just cover hello sunshine. Way cool. Easter blessings. I love this. So there's two. Apparently, is there two? Yes, I didn't realize that there's two of each. So very cool for my friend. I am the lucky one. Very cool. So that I can switch those out, or I bet you in those stamp sets that I have, I can do the same thing, just using my own little card, cardstock and the stamps and the die cuts, and do the same thing, which is the exact reason why I bought them. I got those things. I should do something with them. I should show you guys the versatility of them. So let's pull these out, and they have ribbons and everything. They're not as dimensional as most of Anna's, so they're flat. They're not, if we would be doing her card kits, these would be multiple layers. But you know what, guys? That's not a bad thing. Some of Anna's stuff, my goodness, they're just so layered that it costs a small fortune to send these cards out. So I'm okay. I'm okay with it being a little bit less dimensional. But these are so pretty. So thinking of you. Let me bring this way. So sending love. I can grab them 3 at a time. For my mother. Oh, look at that. And it's a butterfly. We all know how I feel about butterflies. Yay. Happy Easter. There we go, because I'm going to be doing sending out some Easter cards for my friend. These are really pretty. This is well worth. And they were not that expensive, if I remember correctly. I believe these are also sold out, but I'm not sure. But, they do come in. She gets more in. They do come in stock, so you can look for it and just, and put it like in your favorites, and then you'll be alerted, because I get those all the time. Alerts of stuff that's in my favorites that come back, and they go out of stock, that come into stock. That definitely is a true thing for Anna Griffin. Not so much for others. Like, I think Diamond Press is one of those. It's like, get it while you get it. Kindness, warm. Oh, just look at these. Happy birthday. Oh, look at that. That's great for a guy, isn't it? Because that's look, it's just plain, no embellishment. Awesome for a guy. Because we always have, guy cards are more difficult. They're a different animal. Happy's Mother's Day. So there we go. I got my Mother's Day. Happy birthday. Easter greetings. So yeah, a couple of Easter ones, full on. Love and best wishes. A note to say hello. Did I miss that one? Okay, lucky to be your friends. There we go. A couple of toppers for St. Patty's. And here's another one. Flat out. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Do I know anybody that's Irish? Do I? I don't know. But anyway, there's, and I left a couple out. So if I showed you all the rest of them, I might as well show you all of them. So I'm so lucky to know you. Happy anniversary. Mother's Day's greetings. Yay. That's half the battle right there is a good greeting. And spring blessings. These are very, very cool. I need to do more of these and work some of these up. I have them there, and then I just look at them lovingly because I'm a nut. There you go. There's no other explaining. It's the madness, I tell you. It's the madness. And like many of you, I just have, a little bit of hoarding tendencies. Just, a bit. So I have that. And, of course, it comes as, really cute. They used to be in boxes. Now they come in, they're just cardstock folios. But that's okay because it makes them a little bit easier to store because then I stand them up. I have them in a cubby. And then I can see right there, right there what it is. Once I put the right glasses on. Although I've got to the cubby problem. My cubby is they're too deep. And I don't even know if I have space for these in the cubby. I have to now probably break out another cubby to put Anna Griffin stuff in. So this is Delightful Cards and Envelopes. So this is just pure, just bases, card bases. And interestingly enough, I was on Anna's website because if you look on the Anna Griffin website, you know what? I will link you to that. There is, in the clearance section, a bunch of Anna Griffin cardstock. And I was thinking of just getting some cardstock to use for card tops, to do this exactly for. But as I was looking at the patterns and everything, I realized that I would not get a full usage of a sheet because her cards tend to be 5x7s. And some of the patterns I'm like, okay, they're not going to lend themselves to be being able to, I could get 3 5x7s out of a 12x12, but one of them is sideways, and you would be able to tell that the print was sideways. So I decided, no, we're going to wait, and we're going to go back. So I'm going to go back and see what I've got and look at HSN and get card blanks instead, which already come sized the way I want. But there's still some good stuff there to be had. Like I said, that it wasn't clearance, but in the sales section that I got the card sentiment, the stamp sentiment set that's coming in. But they had other cool things. So you might want to go take a link, and I will post a link in the description to her website where you can go look. Oh my goodness, really? There you go. Oh no. Oh my gosh, I'm sitting here thinking I think a circle, and it's just the tab so that I can actually open these things. But that would require coordination and intelligence. No. Not quite. It's Sunday morning. Oh my goodness, really? Is it, the tape is on the, oh, see, here it is. That's what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. I knew I was looking for it on the wrong side. Sorry, guys. I am not, not always the brightest crayon in the box or the brightest light bulb in the box, or just name your not brightness. Let's do it this way. I don't know if it makes a difference, but ooh. So then here are, I forget how many come in this box. Does it tell me? It does not tell me. Does it tell me here? 48. So I've got 48 card blanks and then obviously 48 envelopes. So I'm just going to kind of try to not damage them as I flip through them and not take this band off. Although, really, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter. I'm going to have to take them off to pull these out anyway. There we go. Problem solved. Crisis averted. The crowd goes wild. I know. All right. So this is really pretty. So this is, although to me that looks like up, but by the same token, it lends itself either direction. And that's the main reason why I was looking at just getting the card bases, because she does look for that attention to detail, that no matter which direction you put this card, it's going to work. So so it looks like 4 of each. And this one's just a more simple plain one so that you could do the 15 layers of things that Anna likes to do. I'm not necessarily always a fan of that, but it's a good place to start. So it gives you, lets you do all the decorating, really. And one thing, and what I love also about cards, is it already here on the back, handmade by. So all you have to do is sign your art and date it. I always initial it, or I put a little, my little squiggly, and the date, the year. Really is all I do. I just put the year. This, oh, look at that. That's really pretty. Again, just a simple background. See this? Now, look at this. Doesn't this lend itself to a guy card? I like this. I love the blues. I'm a fan of blues. Again, very simple, but hello. Then you can, everything else is what you put on top of it. And that's sometimes I put the background is so pretty. And like something like this, I almost don't want to cover it. I'm like, you lose half of it by all the embellishments. but this is very, very pretty. Here again, something else set up, and I do have a rectangular cutter, die. So I have stuff to work with these. So these are really, really nice and pretty. There we go. Look at how pretty that floral is. Wow. Wow, wow. I'm not sure. Should they upgrade their printer or what? Oh my gosh, because these are, wow. I mean, to me, they look, I see a change, but that's just me. Then we have the blue. I'm being a blue one. Green, I'm not such a fan about ever, but look. But that's still very, very cool background to work with. And then pink, pink. And you guys have heard me a bazillion times say, yeah, I'm not so much a fan of a pink. I think I've been lying to myself. So, you know, denial is not just a river in Egypt, because I have been picking up a lot of pink stuff, I've noticed. And I've been thinking about it. I go, Maya, really? Really? So I think it's just certain shades of pink I don't like, but overall I think I am a pink person. I have to be honest with myself. Okay, so we'll set that aside, and here is a really anxiously anticipated one. This is going to be the Sending Sympathy card kit. This is the one card kit I allowed myself because one, it's for sympathies, and that's always one that's difficult to, I mean, just in general, it's a card that by its nature, difficult to make and do, but also difficult to find stamps and whatnot. Although that, you know, that haul from Tuesday morning I had with the stamp set, I feel really good about the sympathy stamps I have. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below so you can see. But this now pretty much seals the deal, in my opinion. So we'll just take that. Look at that. And they wrap everything just so nice. Now I have extra tissue wrapping paper. We'll toss this to the ground next to me. Right. Because y'all know, I mean, if you're not recycling this and reusing it. Hello, this is gift bag. Wow, this is a big box. So this is what I'm used to seeing in an Anna Griffin card kit. It comes in a box. And this one came in a box. And the other thing I forgot to mention is, look, it's slimline. So this is her first kit that's specifically slimline. So everything is meant to be slimline. So look at it. She packs this stuff like as if it's a present. Whoa! Yay! But it comes in here. She always sends you a sending. So an inspiration sheet. She used to be more inspiring. I'm gonna be honest with you, because this still sends you. So there's 3 here on front and 3 on back. It used to be that you'd be like several pages at least, you know, at least 2 sheets on both sides. Now, interestingly, here's something that they note, which is why I get the extra stuff. Look here. Additional dies have been used to create the die cuts on these projects. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. So she teases us with stuff that's not in here so that then we go buy that stuff. Because, of course, we will. Or not. Or use what you've got. But I recognize this one. I don't have it, but I recognize it. So we'll set that aside. So, of course, she always gives us a little sheet of little foamy thingies that I don't use. They just sit there because I use my own. Wow, these are big cards. This is flat out. This is not like a skinny. This is a big. This is like a business, even a little bit larger than a business size envelope. But these are big cards. And look at that. So here are the bases. This one I'm going to try not to remove it. So let me see if I can slide this down a little bit, because it's wrapped pretty tight. Let me see. There we go. I could slide it at least a little bit. You know why? Because it's stuck in the middle of the card. So I just want to go through without damaging the card so you guys can see some of the bases. Wow, these are that. Oh, look how pretty that is. Very, very. So see, it's a background so it doesn't spring out, so that you can do all kinds of foo-foo-y stuff in front of it. She's gonna make me use my, you know, my creativity. She gives me much too much credit. Look at that. Here we go. Just words. Very, very nice. Very cool. So I like this top one. They put the prettiest one on top, of course. So I'll leave that here. Oh, and look. So here we have a bunch of these bases just in her gold paper. Wow. It is just really, I cannot say enough good things about it. I love her gold paper. And most of her kits will bring sheets of it. So it is just, it's a matte, and it's a good weight. But so very, very pretty. Just way, way worth it. So it gives you quite a bit. Now, the problem is that I don't have, outside of the ones that I bought, the shape ones, I don't have, like, dies. This is going to be, she's going to present me with a challenge, or she's put this kit out in anticipation of coming up with, you know, her beautiful intricate dies, slimline style. Watch. The next craft day, which I believe is now not until March, so I believe it looks to me like HSN has gone to every other month. It looks like to me, because the next craft day, because she's already put out her first preview video, and it's not until March, I think 10th. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on the date, but it's in March. And we have toppers here, so quite a few pretty bits. Ugh, just the flowers. Just open and pull these out and try not to make a monstrous mess. I don't even know why I turn them, because it's probably, they're all, look at that. These are nice leaves. Whoopsie, that's why I don't try to do this. Butterflies. Just all kinds of really pretty goodness. It looks like at least 3 of each one that they include. So more butterflies. Just, you know, just a lot of like nice little details that then you could sit here and layer it to your heart's content. So wow. Now I'm going to have to look at, I'm sure, I cannot imagine she's not going to come out with, and some intricate dies, slimline style. So now I'm going to have to be watching the previews to see, and that might be the next acquisition, just at least one that I can use to do some of these, or otherwise I'm gonna have to get creative. Really, that's asking a lot from me. Okay, I'm gonna put that one in there so it doesn't get tangled. Close that, set that aside. And then sentiments, of course, also. That's really pretty. Caring thoughts. So wishing you healing and sending you love. Toss some of these down. So there we go. May love surround you. May love carry you. So just really, just wonderful, wonderful sentiments that you can do for a sympathy card. Forever love, thinking of you. Just very, very, very. Memories are the gifts. The gifts loved ones leave behind. There we go. Sorry, I can't speak or read this morning. Wrapping you in prayer. That one got a little bit dangled, but nothing that we go straighten it out. You can't even see. It's not. Wasn't So just a bunch of sentiments. I don't want to bring them all out, but just really, really just a lot. So we can see, like, oh, here one that looks like a tag. There we go. Sincere, whoops, sorry. With sincere condolences. Just cool. Just plenty here. I think this card kit is supposed to make, let me see, tell me right here. It makes 20 unique cards. It could be better, but I think there's way more than 20 sentiments here. But that's because it also gives you, I'm sure, to put on the inside of the card, but or to stack, you know, like couple 2 together. But I know that one of, I think it's my everyday sentiments kit has, and I remember I also have the sentiments stamps that I have, so I can, you know, stretch this out. Here are some toppers, very, you know, really pretty too, to add to the card. So very, I think they're, so again, I think 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 of each. With the foiling. I just don't want to break these out. But that's very, so they're really, really pretty. I mean, I should be doing it, I think, this way, because it's like, drat it. I don't want to pull this out. Deal with it, Myra. Let me just, okay, there we go. So now I can pull them through. So just really, so everyone has a little foil sentiments. I find it interesting. To me, I would have done this facing up. So it's like facing down. That's an interesting little design element. But every layer has a foil, something foiled on it. So those are really pretty. Now, can I get this put back on it? Shall I spend the next 3 hours on camera trying to? What do you guys think? We're not going to try. And then, of course, oh, these are inside. So I think I should just not worry about... Ugh. Why is she? It's interesting how they wrap that. Okay, so these are liners. So look, so we have those, but there are also liners. Look at that. So wishing you strength for today and hope for tomorrow. Our heartfelt condolences. So there's what? Is there 3? Let's see. So let's look. 2. So it looks like there's 2. Remembering the life of someone special, sending thoughts of sympathy. Very, very cool. So there's liners for each of the cards as well. So that is pretty darn tootin' awesome. So just, so they've got it covered. So there's, you know, this could be stretched out to more cards having. I mean, I could take them and use them with the 5x7 bases. I just wanted to have. And then here we go. This is vellum. This is vellum. That we could die cut if we had. So that will be with the dies I have. So we will, I'll make one up because you never know, especially with COVID. I know far too many people who have had loss. That is just every time I turn around, I see something on Facebook and a family member or has passed away, and it's just very, very sad. But so there's plenty of vellum in all of her signature colors to match, go with the card. So very, really, really pretty. I like that. So I am really, really pleased. Is there anything else in the box? I reached the bottom of the box. How sad. Ah. But I think this is it. This, I think, concludes. We'll bring up the rear of what I ordered from Craft Day this year for the first one for January Craft Day. Let me put these all back again. So I'm just going to, I will share this with you guys, but I will come back later and in another video, and we will do something with this kit. Now let's see, and I already can't pack it in flat the way it came. But let's see, maybe I can. It looks like it all fits, just not as pretty, or maybe that's the way it looked and I wasn't paying attention. And we're going to toss these in there, figure out if I can attach them. So, and we'll just put the present, we're going to we're going to put the present back. But wow. So yeah, guy, oh wait, let me put that in there so that I don't lose it, because there's my inspiration. But I will. And you know what? I didn't even think about it also. I'm being a dork. I have a cameo, and, I can probably use this, put it in there, and cut something, a border or something. So we'll see. We'll see what I've got. So there you guys have it. That is the rest of the haul from HSN Craft guys. So thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I will see you in another video, and you pretty much know the drill. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos of my madness, then by all means subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I come on. Otherwise, keep in mind, take care of yourselves. Be very careful. It's still, squirrely. I'm not sure where you are at, but here in California, it's very squirrely. Our numbers are really, really bad. Although, thankfully, the vaccine is finally hitting us, and I live very close to the vaccine center. I'm just way down the line and getting vaccinated, so I'm not holding my breath. But regardless, anyway, just hang in there. Things will get better. Come and hang out, and we'll be creative together, all right? And don't forget, we're all a little mad here, so scrap the madness, okay? Talk to you guys later. Bye.